Good morning, everybody. My name is Irwin, Iradukunda, and I will tell you about the tales of hope, building peace and youth empowerment through storytelling. And I would like to start by my story. This is my story. I am Irwin Iradukunda, a social justice activist, and I come from Burundi, a country that is rated not free at all by Freedom House. And by profession, I am a project manager. By passion, I am an artist. I do poetry. From that, I have been lucky enough to be in those spaces where we are speaking about advocacy. I have been working on sexual orientation and gender identity issues in Africa. And as I said, I have been involved enough in activism that I have learned from that. I have learned that sometimes we need to take action to make things change. But on the other hand, what happens in those spaces affects the people after a very, very long time, because advocacy takes so long that you see action after very many years. I was lucky enough as well to get out of that room and think about myself and what I like to do, poetry. In February, I got published by a publisher that is based here in the US, and we wrote, me and a few friends of mine, a poetry anthology on LGBTIQ folks from Africa. You may think, how does this relate the activists in strategic advocacy meetings and the artists? It means when things change, we need to ask ourselves what is wrong, what is right, or what is right, what is wrong. What is wrongly right, or what is the righteous wrong? Last year, in my country, we had a very, very serious situation where we had a president who was proposing for a third term. But what was right about this? What was right is that we got to see that anything can happen. So many violence occurred after this, where media houses have been burnt down, where young people went on the streets asking for freedom. What was wrong about this? The wrong was, without that, going down in the street could change something. And some of us, we have been shot dead. Personally, I have friends of mine who died last year because they took part in the demonstrations. Patrick is one of them. He was a very good friend of mine, and he died young. Now, what is wrong about this? The wrong is, without that, going in the street could change something, as I said before, but we could have thought about this and had discussions. Even this come in the situation that we had. Even before the president decided, we could have thought about peace and peace building and conflict resolution. My question is, storytelling is the essential human activities. The harder the situation, the more essential it is. This is the moment. A few years ago, I used to be an artist, as I said before, and we used to have discussions around things that were having an importance for us and not having importance at all. We have been having discussions about empowerment, economic opportunities, education. And that's why we have been having discussion about fun, entertainment through art. And my project is bringing up storytelling as a way of non-violence. This is something that I learned during this institute's program, especially from Dr. Tom, who taught us about non-violence, and Parfait, who taught us about storytelling for social transformation. I believe that storytelling can change something. Storytelling can be an alternative way for us, instead of going in the street, being shot dead, and not having a thing at all by the end of the day. We can have all these discussions through storytelling, bringing up hope, the hope that we lost when some of us were shot dead, the hope that we lost when the president decided to go for another term and restrict the space for civil society, the hope that we lost when most of us have fled because there were not enough jobs for us. That's why I believe that storytelling can bring hope in Burundi. Thank you.